Hi everyone, welcome back to U-764 on her weekly patrol. We're here in the Norwegian Sea, 16th of May 1944. We've only got a few torpedoes left after our last engagement. However, we've come across a medium-sized convoy with escorts. Just realised I'm sweeping the wrong side. There we go. Multiple contacts. So let's see if they've been plotted onto the attack map. Here we go. Yes, they have. Oh, hello. There's an escort carrier amongst them. Well. Right, so far, it's been identified as the JW convoy, 16 to 35 ships. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 I can see so far. So, 7 more somewhere. Unless, I think we've had this debate before. Does that also include the aircraft on the aircraft carrier? Possibly, we don't know. So we've got 3 corvettes, a destroyer, a carrier, what looks to be an oil tanker, and a couple of freighters. Now, we've got our minimum tonnage for the patrol requirements. So, obviously the carrier looks to be the prize here. If we have a look at... So we've got a T1, a T2, and 2 T5s, plus a reserve of a T5. Now these could go anywhere. You can guarantee these will not go where we want them to go. And looking at them, they may be about to go cold as soon as we in an attack place. We've got 2 T2s for the rear as well. Okay. We've got the snorkel up to give us fresh air. We've got it switched to electric engines so we don't actually make any smoke from the snorkel. We've got the observation and the attack periscopes down just to try and... there was another corvette coming in there. Right, so what we can do, I suppose, is... that was me plotting the noise of the sound contacts we had. Rough course. Where are they? Let's have a look. So where's me trusty stopwatch? Here the aircraft. Oh look, it's got a aileron or... They've fallen off the aircraft. That's a bit... That's not good. That's not a great advert for the ship. Now, yeah, so what we're going to do is try and fire a full salvo of 4 torpedoes at this ship. Now, guarantee, because 2 of them are homing torpedoes, they'll probably go after a corvette or something stupid. Obviously, we can do our 1 minute speed check here, or we can let it go for 3:15 and just take the mileage then, but we'll do 1 minute, shall we? Let's see, sight hunt before we do the 3:15. There we go. So basically, if you let it go 3:15, 3 minutes 15 seconds, the distance will be, say it's 900 meters, then you'll be doing 9 knots. As simple as that. So 172 meters for a 1 minute. I'm going to have to use the conversion chart because my brain's not that good. What was it? 172. So it's 6.5 knots. Sorry, it's 5.5 knots. Not quite 6 knots. So if we can extend that. Let's put another point there. And then what we'll try and do is extend this and predict her path. She's probably going like that. So then we can work out the distance and our angle from that potential attack. We'll probably attack there. Which is just slightly off our degree, that's fine. So that'll give it, obviously, that looks like a... Is that good? Is it 90? It's 87 degrees up there, that'd be fine. But it'll be 3,300 meters. That's good. That's good, that's not bad. I worry that there, where she is, the homing torpedoes may well go after some of these ships here. The oil tanker, although looks exciting, is not actually the prize we want because we don't get much. I think there's a bug and we don't actually get any tonnage for that. So, how far are we from these corvettes? 1,800, almost 2,000 meters. Okay. Just worrying. So when we put the periscope up, they don't spot us. I might bring the. I think now's the time to bring the snorkel down. Okay, it's time to take a look. I don't know why it always spins to the west when you raise the periscope. Is that a bug? Right, there's the corvette. Empire Explorer, Empire something or other. There's C3. There's the tanker. There's the carrier. And look what's in the background. It looks like a cruiser. That is a cruiser. Oh well, we will keep our target, which will be this carrier, illustrious class. That's anyone in the game. 216 meters is its length. Stud meter. Okay. 3,500 meters. We know the speed. Let's get this up then. She's doing just under 6 knots. Got the speed. Angle of bow. Angle of bow is 83. So let's get that in. 83. Nice. So speed 6 and a bit knots. Sorry, 5 and a bit knots. Almost 6 knots. 3,500 meters range. 83 degrees. Angle of bow. Nice.
Rohr 1, bewässern. Rohr 2, bewässern. Rohr 3, bewässern. Rohr 4, bewässern.
Right. Dispersion 1.5. Okay.
Rohr 2 fertig. Rohr 3 bewässert. Rohr 4 fertig.
Stand by to fire. Look at that cruiser. Oh, she's hiding behind. What else has come into the view? Another destroyer. Corvette. Right. I think we're going to lose these torpedoes straight away. A, we don't want that destroyer causing any interference by getting in the way, and B, oh, I'll tell you what we haven't done. This 216. I didn't set this before I did the dispersion, so it was 216, wasn't it? 216, yeah. Okay, we'll go up to 200. 3.3, there we go. Right. Fire now. Fire now, excuse me.
Los!
Now we got tubes 3 and 4 are the T5 torpedoes, so they could go anywhere. Tube 1 is going to be now loaded with another T5. Right. Let's go scope down. Let's dive down to 30 meters. Hi everyone, welcome back. Right, we just come up to periscope depth. So, as we feared, the two homing torpedoes did go after another ship. They actually hit the, both of them hit the destroyer, destroying it pretty quickly. The T1 and T2 torpedoes did find their mark, and they've damaged but not crippled the aircraft carrier. So, we're going to come up to periscope depth now, hopefully get this other T5 reloaded and fire it at the carrier, and hopefully it'll go for the carrier this time. Right, our angle bow is changed significantly to 63. Let's see if that's tracked it. No, it hasn't, so it's now 63. Okay, that's track. Speed, we don't know. We could probably do a quick speed check. See if she's altered it. She does seem to be going quicker, doesn't she? You can see the chance a bit more height. You can see the damage we took just under the bridge there. Ooh, I'm not sure that aircraft. I don't know if it's tied to a bit of string around the mast to keep the birds off the veggie patch. I'm not quite sure if that's some sort of bird scarab. Not quite sure what that aircraft was doing there. Doing some very tight orbits around the bridge. 13 knots. 13 knots she's now doing. Okay, so she's definitely gunning her engines. That might be to try and keep her afloat with all the water coming in. Right, 3,300 meters. How are we looking? Probably ready to fire whenever we can. Right, tube 1 is loaded. Fire.
Los!
And once again, we'll settle down to 50 meters. And see what I think. That's all our forward firing torpedoes now. There's just 2 in the rear which we can use, but that's another. Is that another cruiser, or is that the cruiser and he's just turned around? That could just be the cruiser. He's just dropped back a bit. Right. Okay. Periscope down. We'll listen on the hydrophone. That was a big bang. Unfortunately, the torpedo has gone right off course and picked up this Flower class corvette back here. So I think our last option is to try and close in a little bit and then spin around and use the rear tube. That is our best option to try and get anything away on this carrier. It'd be nice to get another torpedo into her just to see if we can finish her off. If not, we're out of options, so that is what we're preparing to do. Hi everyone, right, it seems an opportunity has arisen. We've got destroyers coming for us, which is not good. As we not surface the boat, so we'll come up to periscope depth. Where is she? There she is. Oh look, she's in trouble. She is in trouble, fantastic. So, let's get this rear tube. See if we can get her finished off. Switch to the aft tube, right. Let's just double check all the calculations. You've got this destroyer coming in here, look. So we're going to have to dive away quite quickly. Right, angle of bow. I think it's probably safe to say she isn't moving. Although we will have a quick look just in case she is. Don't want to assume, because she doesn't appear to be moving, that she isn't. She may be moving not enough to miss, I shouldn't have thought. Famous last words, I suppose. Right, 76. No, it's 7 in the red. So 76 in the red. There we go. Lock and track. Let's get the her altitude, her range. $2,500 meters, nice. Speed. Yeah, she's not moving, that's fine. So we'll stick that down to 0. Good, right. Tube 2. Sorry, Tube 5. Tube 2, where did that come from? Because it's a T2 in Tube 5. Fire.
Los!
Now, with that destroyer coming towards us. No, he's not there. There he is. Right. Scope down. Let's go deep. The depth charges are coming down. This is going to be very close. This is going to be very close. We're diving. Coming past 110 meters now. now slightly behind us. We're going full speed, using the
120.
using the noise from the depth charges to hide us. Dropped a lot, hasn't he? I'm not surprised, really. Having lost a destroyer, a corvette, and their prize of the aircraft carrier. Understandably, vengeance is high on their priority list. Well, that was closer. Coming past 140 meters now.
140.
Now, I did read an account of a U-boat captain, and he said whenever they were depth charged, they would go down to 200 meters and sit there for a day. Now, I know this is a simulation, but we don't seem to be able to do that. We don't have air reserves or anything, nor the structural integrity to do that, to be honest. We're coming down to 160 meters now, 155, 160. Start to slow down and go quiet. Goodness me. Okay, we're going as quiet as we can now. Depth charges are still being dropped. They must have dropped about 30 already. In this, you know, in the space of a few seconds. Ooh, that was close. I think we've survived that run. It's probably going to come around again and drop another line of depth charges. And with fuel near depleted, we make it back to our safety of Bergen home port. What an adventure this patrol has been. We went out looking for potential battleship, ended up sinking an aircraft carrier, and spotting a cruiser as well. So yeah, very eventful nonetheless. Right, let's go and report into the BDU, hand over our logbook, and see what they have to say on our triumphs on this patrol. Okay, here we are. Mission summary. We were awarded 16,000 money and a new sound engineer in Walter Rossmann, which is great. Total tonnage sunk was 22,263. Time at sea was 22 days and 21 hours. Distance travelled 43,460.4 kilometres. So we started off this patrol sinking the Empire Lionel, an Empire Explorer freighter of 6,158 tons. The SSA Frank Lever Liberty freighter for 7,177 tons. The Empire Lancer Empire Bell freighter for 2,956 tons. And the Empire Lorne Empire Explorer freighter for 5,972 tons. On the latter half, on this week's patrol log, we have managed to sink a River-class corvette, a Flower class corvette, and of course the illustrious escort carrier. Now we don't get tonnage for them because they're warships, but we did get a monetary reward for sinking them. It would be nice to have their tonnage as well. What do we got? We got 10, 20. Yeah, so it's just the tonnage of the merchant shipping has been calculated. Our objective was to travel 2,500 kilometers inside the patrol area, which we did, and sink 10,000 tons of merchant tonnage, which we doubled, 22,000, plus obviously the added bonus of the escort carrier and the 2 corvettes as well. They weren't intentional. It's just that those rogue T5s just love going after the target I don't want them to go after, but there we go. We ended up getting a couple of corvettes as well, which is nice. But the escort carrier, the Illustrious wasn't really an escort carrier. She was a proper carrier. Escort carrier suggests a smaller, sleeker aircraft carrier with fewer aircraft, but you know, they would be designed to give air support to large convoys and task groups and stuff. But either way, it's a great resounding victory for the crew of U-764. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this week's patrol log, and we'll be back again once we refitted and got our U-boats fully resupplied. And so join us then. Thank you so much. Hit that thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. It really does help the channel and the series grow. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe, tickle the bell to make sure you get the next video notification release. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Stay safe. I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.